I'm Joey with GeekTyrant.com.
And I'm Billy, and I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
We're at CinemaCon 2023, everybody.
And this has been an amazing CinemaCon. We've seen some crazy things.
It's been a lot of fun. Today was a Warner Brothers panel, and Warner Brothers showed off a ton of footage from some of their upcoming films.
And they actually showed a lot of footage from it's one of my highly anticipated movies of the year. Joe?
Yeah, for sure.
Oppenheimer. Christopher Nolan came out and told us a little backstory about it, why he decided to make that movie, and then blew our minds with not only the cast, but the direction and the story. I'm getting chills right now just thinking about it. It was so awesome.
So he basically showed us the new trailer. This trailer is going to come out some point soon, he said.
He said in a couple weeks.
Yeah, so sometime within the next couple weeks, we're going to get this new trailer for Oppenheimer. In the meantime, you get to listen to us talk about it because...
We know.
We saw it. We were there.
Yep. So if you take the concept from Hamilton, which is where you want to be in the room where it happened, Christopher Nolan said when he thought about that kind of concept, what room would you want to be in? He said he wanted to be in the room where the men decided to test the first atomic bomb. Because they said they didn't know if it was going to go correctly or if it was going to burn up the atmosphere and kill the world.
Because that was a real freaking possibility.
Yep.
They were willing to sacrifice the world.
The world to end this war.
To end the war, which is just mind-blowing to me.
Right. And it's Cillian Murphy, from what we saw, puts on an epic performance. He's the man that has to decide. He's
going to, nominations all over the place for this film, 100%. Matt Damon's in it. Matt Damon has a big role. Robert Downey Jr. has a big role. The cast for this movie is absolutely, the ensemble cast is just mind-blowing. Oof. And it looks incredible. So in the footage that we saw today, it switches back and forth from black and white to color. And the black and white has Robert Downey Jr.'s character talking with
everyone involved in the situation.
Yes.
From what I can tell, the black and the white is from when they're actually trying to make the decision. The color is them building up to that point.
Yes.
So it's like when it's black and white, it's that time where you have to decide, do we live or do we die? What do we do?
It's a near zero chance.
Right. Near zero, which was one of my favorite lines in the whole thing. Why isn't it zero? Yeah. So it's great. I wanted to watch this movie before because anything Christopher Nolan puts out is amazing.
Yeah, he's so good and so detailed and meticulous with the films that he makes, and he just delivers these amazing stories. And this one clocking in at nearly 4 hours. I believe the movie is 3 hours and 30 minutes long, I think it is.
Yeah, it's a long one.
And so that's just an insane movie to make in the first place.
Right.
That's epic. But the thing is, I love Christopher Nolan's trailers for his movies because with this new one, and even with the old ones that were released for the film, they build momentum and they build up the intensity as it goes. But this one is much longer than the other ones, and it just keeps building on the level of intensity right up until the end, where you're just on the edge of your seat. You're just so what's going to happen? I will say that the new trailer pretty much gives you the whole story. It doesn't really hide anything.
Right.
So if you want to go into this not knowing anything, then don't watch the trailer, because this is one of those trailers that gives off the whole story, basically right up to the point where they push the button.
Right. Well, I mean, we all know what happened with the story. We know what went on, but it's the intensity.
But some people don't know really know the story.
Absolutely. So
some people just aren't history buffs and don't research.
I just say watch this movie. It was one of those ones
that... Just watch the movie!
I didn't want to watch the trailer, but it happened, and now I'm even more intrigued. So, I mean...
And it's the journey, right? So even though the trailer does give off a lot of the story points, it's going to be... The journey of watching the film will not be ruined. Again, this was like a 3+ minute trailer, and we're gonna watch a 3+ hour movie. So there's a lot. There's a lot going on.
Right. So we hope you guys enjoy what we've got for you. We've still got more. CinemaCon's still going. We're still recording.
Yep.
So watch what we got.
Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. And yeah, until next time, we'll see you at the movies.